All right, you want to get to rating this thing? Do the rate a little bit early. See what we got. We're at 32 minutes.
We're 32 minutes, huh?
We can do a little rate ski. We didn't wipe off the board.
No,
That's fine.
We'll get to it. We're on season 2.4. So
we're like almost done with season 2.4.
Correct.
Because we haven't erased this in a while.
We've been too damn busy with all the interviews, and we're just recording and grinding, and it's just, once we're done here, we have another task to complete, so we're just on to the next. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, let's rate this thing, man.
Perfect.
And then you can crush the rest of it after I leave.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be gone tonight. I can tell you that much right now.
Proud of you.
We didn't get any. So we got 1.5 liters of their house red. But other than that, we didn't get any red.
All white, huh?
Mm-hmm. And one ruby.
There you go.
Red.
Was it the ruby rosé?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think so. Do you guys get that too?
No, I tried it.
Oh.
It was good.
Nailed it.
All
right. Johnson Estate. Their Traminette label and branding. I'm like, what are you giving it?
I'm absolutely obsessed with the glass cork. I think it's extremely classy. The whole bottle in general is really sleek. This one specifically is different from their other ones, but they have the plastic around the top, and then they got like a little gold piece that you have to break off. It's gorgeous. And then, like I said, the glass cork going through. It pours really well. Their label's nice. They got basically their vineyards with the estate buildings inside the label, and it's just pretty basic information where, they'll talk about Freelings Creek, Lake Erie, and their name. So, and then what it is. The other bottles, the reds, are stunning. Mm-hmm. Stunning. This one's a little different. I do like the gold touch. And then, of course, I got the government warning. This is 13.5%.
Jesus.
Woof. Everything's fine. Let's see. They say our best vineyard locations are set aside for our Freelings Creek Reserve wines. Sited along the creek where it tumbles down the old glacier shores of Lake Erie, these ancient beaches provide the best slopes for air drainage and ideal mineral soils for hardy vines and outstanding wine flavors. She talked about that on the tour, too. All the swells. It's pretty exciting. So this wine is a Ivy League, say the G word.
Cornell, or Gewürztraminer.
Yep. Cross developed at Cornell University by incorporating a touch of wild American grape heritage to this German classic. So did they develop it at Cornell and then Indiana took it from there? Is that what happened?
I assume so, yeah.
Makes sense, man. Cornell's behind everything. It displays the typical floral spice and leash aromas, followed by a gentler, less peppery finish, which is true. It's got like a nice sweet tart to it. Mm-hmm. We'll get to that. Let's see. It is great by itself with Asian foods or other lighter fare semi-dry. I give this an A++.
A++. I like it. I like that they don't sell the Gewürztraminer by itself, and they only sell this Traminette because it combines both the Gewürztraminer and I think it's the Sauvignon Blanc. Is it? I don't know. We looked it up. But it combines the two, so it doesn't make sense for them to also sell the Traminette and the Gewürztraminer. This is a good compromise. I love it. I love the bottle. I love the name. I love all of the classiness that it is. But yeah, A++. I like that they also don't, like you said in the beginning, don't use an actual cork. The most frustrating things when you're drinking wine is not finding your cork screw to be able to take it out.
Or your corkscrew breaks up the cork, and then parts of the cork fall in the bottle of wine, which also sucks.
You don't have to worry about that with this glass cap.
No, this is way too classy.
And you can just throw it back on. You don't need a cork stop at all.
Yes.
Which is sick.
100%.
A++.
A++. Nose.
Ooh.
But look at the legs. Look at the legs.
Yeah. Do you ever aerate your wine like this? Spin it around in circles?
Yeah, that's what I said. Look at the legs. On the nose, you definitely get the blast of floral. There's no doubt about that. It's extremely overwhelming, but it's pleasant. It's not like a floral gin where it'll just punch you in the back of your nose. This just kind of sits and then hangs out in your nasal cavity, but it's like a gentle, warm welcome of, how are you? Like we're going to enjoy this.
This has a nice mix of like peach and pear too on the fruit end. which
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of pear.
yeah, I'm getting grape.
A++ for me.
That first initial sip is all that what's in the nose. It's very sweet. It goes down so smooth. You're getting more of that peach and the pear on the taste of it. The floral notes go away with the nose. Like you're smelling the floral, but I don't get it translated to the taste at all. Do you?
No. This has the tart similar to a very high-end champagne where it's almost like an apple, and then it'll clear your entire palate. And then it'll make you want the other initial sip, because the initial sip is very welcoming and almost like oily in a sense, but then in a snap, the ending note takes over and just totally eliminates everything, and your whole palate's cleansed.
Which is something that you wouldn't expect with a white generally.
Not at all.
Something that leaves your mouth similar to what a red would.
A dry red.
Yeah, dry red.
So initial taste, we're going pear and A++. Ending note, we're going with, I can't even characterize the tart.
No, I like what you said with the apple. It's like a green apple on the end. Jesus.
All right.
Calm down, Wi-Fi.
Did you ever take a bite of a fresh green apple? That's what it's like.
Yeah.
Like the skin and then the juice of the apple just kind of like cuts everything in your mouth in a good way.
Yeah.
Not saying it physically cuts you. I'm saying it just kind of cuts everything that's in your palate, and that's all you taste.
Yeah. This doesn't leave any, like the ending note doesn't leave any remnants of the flavor at all.
Yeah, there's no residual effects at all.
Yeah.
It's just a total palate cleanser. I'm also going to go A++ on this.
On the ending note?
Yeah.
Yeah. A++.
Because that's what separates this from a normal white. Because a normal white doesn't have that kind of like end all be all. The experience is over.
Yeah.
Try again. You know what I mean? Like it kind of lingers a little bit. Or it'll go right to your sinuses and you're like, oh goodness.
Yeah.
You know, this is just a nice, refreshing, smooth white.
Yeah, you could easily destroy a bottle in one sitting of this.
No doubt. And then you don't even realize that you just crushed 13.5%.
Yeah.
It's good. Final
But
rating.
I feel like this is one of the wines that if you do that, you're going to get a massive headache because of it.
Yeah, you have to be smart with this because it's enticing. It's like a mermaid in the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's beautiful. You want it up front, and then all of a sudden they'll kill you. Like, that's how this is. It's a beautifully well thought through sound experience of a drink, and then you stand up and you're blasted. And you're like, time for water. I have to eat. What's going on? Why is the world spinning? I love this white. This blows away any white that I've had.
Well, good. I'm glad. It's just everything that I want in a wine, in a white wine, that I'm not drinking it with food, like we talked about in the beginning.
Yeah.
I personally would not drink this with a meal at all because I love the complex flavors of this and I don't want it washing away or getting tied up with the food that I'm eating.
I agree.
This is something that I want on its own to experience the taste itself and just to like drink it on the porch. This is a porch wine for me.
Yeah. You know, with like a nice gentle breeze and a lot of land and scenery to look at.
All right, so I'm bringing it this weekend. But yeah, so that's those are our whiskey reviews for all the categories. Now for the final rating.
Give me that countdown.
3, 2, 1.